Hi guys, Chox here. It's Friday. Guess what that means? Friday night video. This week's video is our 20K Q&A. And it is so beautiful outside. I thought I would share this sunset with you just as part of it. Ta-da! Yeah, it's pretty out here. And there's lots of nature. So, let's get on with this. So first off, I would love to say thank you. Thank you so much to everybody that took part in this. It's the first Q&A. Hey, we're just getting into the swing of Friday things, and I have two geese right over my shoulder that are watching me. Ones you can hear squawking in the background, it's them. Okay, and there's lots of nature that happens, so. Hi geese. Nervous or anything? I interviewed geese in Penticton. Maybe these guys will do an interview. I'll see if they've got bracelets and stuff. Alright, so I have a few questions that we need to get through. Look, I wrote them down. Thomas over at Rev Toast TV, thank you for the novel. Not disappointed by the number of questions either. So, he wants to know what I'm growing this year. Dude, check the fairy gardening 2016 playlist. I'm going to be growing herbs. I've got to reestablish the herb garden. I'm desperately seeking mint and planting in the fairy garden some grown-up flowers sort of things that you can't eat. I know, it's weird. That's what I'm growing. Got to get the herb garden started. I think my gardening videos will be up randomly during the week. Okay, good question. How's the new roof? It's great. It's kind of weird. When it warms up, it bangs a little bit. Like you can kind of hear the metal going because it's just different. Rain's really cool, and snow slides right off it. So, oh my God, there's the squirrels. They just scared the shit out of me. Sam and Sammy. So, new problems with the house? No, same old problems with the house, but we're working on it. Is the house leak-proof with the wind? We still have to do a little patchwork in my room up there in the blue room, but I did a little plastic covering on it, and it seems to be working okay so far. So it's catching all the little dust particles. Hi, sweets. How you doing, Sam? You know you're photobombing me. It's just as bad as the dog does. Hi. Okay, so I think I have to make that segment with the squirrel its own video. Go click the card. Where was I? Because they've gone up over the other trees now. It's about to get wildlifey out here. The sun's going down. It's like beautiful. I have to share it with you. Okay. How's the electric system? The same as it's always been because we haven't done anything with it yet. We're good. Everything is working. We're doing good that way. My thoughts on the greenhouse design? Oh, there's been lots of thoughts on the greenhouse design. And you know who you have to see? You'll have to go talk to Mr. Bear on his channel for the greenhouse designs. We're really just digging right now. I think we're trying to work it out in design and figure out where the sun's gonna be. It's still within our first year here. The sun and wind and freezing temperatures and stuff. We're trying to pay attention to that right now. So greenhouse design is definitely a bazillion of them in the works. JT Bear's channel. I don't have any information to leak to you, I'm sorry. Was it cold? Yeah. It was fucking cold. The coldest I had ever lived in, but you know what? It wasn't that bad. It was cold. You have to dress for it. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing and don't get caught outside, and you know, there's other things to pay attention to, and yeah, it's pretty neat. It was awesome. Locals think of the channel. A couple of people have found us. A couple of people have actually found Blanco a lot easier than they found our main channels. There's some splaining to do there because it's kind of like where we dump things. But everything's under revamp right now because we're in a new location. Like, we've got new goals to set. So yeah, they kind of, I don't know, we make videos and put them on the internet. What do you think when you hear that? Yeah, people know. It's just what we do, and we're weird anyway, so people already don't know what to make of us, really. That's my honest answer. Do I plan on making fishing videos? I do. Do I plan on catching fish? You bet I do. It's all about the positive attitude, right? Right? Yeah, I'm gonna buy a license and try. Are we planning on solar, wind, and how long? Yes. Once again, that's probably gonna be on Clean Valley Farms. because that's what we're doing with the house stuff. First year here, da-da-da-da-da. We were thinking a lot and talking a lot about it because we always think and talk about it. That's kind of what we do. We're paying attention to it for sure, and we've got a huge tower in the yard. Of course, JT has tons of wonderful, awesome ideas we need to execute. Thank you, Revtos. It's really cool hanging out with you online. I love the questions, and rock it on. Thank you very much. Make a comment. Go check out his aquaponics. Him and JT are aquaponics buddies. Hayden asked me, who is my favorite YouTuber? I don't know. It depends on my mood. There's a few people that I like. I watch Lily almost daily, Superwoman. I find her very inspiring. The fact that she's Canadian from Toronto, and she's really, really freaking put it out there, worked really hard, achieved her goals, and it's just like I'm very inspired by her. So I find her very motivating when I'm feeling a little stuck. So I love Lily. Lily sings Superwoman. One love, Superwoman. And then, of course, what up, peeps? I love BF versus GF. Like, oh man, their vlogs and their pranks are just so high class. Seriously, they are really cool as a couple of vloggers. Really enjoy Jenna Marbles. I freaking love her. I look forward to her videos every Wednesday/Thursday. And Julian and her have such a wicked awesome natural chemistry that just makes you want to be a better person. I have that kind of feeling with JT. I appreciate it when I see it in other couples, so I really enjoy watching them. And you know, you guys, when I catch your videos, and yeah, those are like the main YouTube superstars that I kind of watch, I guess. Alright, Hayden, so I hope that answers your questions. I do have a lot of small YouTube channels I support. Like a lot, and you guys are my YouTube friends because I have friends on the internet. And with that being said, I do have a video to go and introduce your channel on. Go advertise your channel there for free. I'll put a link in the cards or whatever. I think I'm still being watched by that squirrel. Zachary wants to know, who would I collab with? I'm really shy, so I'm gonna have to say somebody that I'm comfortable with. Like, I don't know. Still working on that. Yeah. A little awkward moment here. I don't know. I'm very intimidated, so I think it would be something to do with cake decorating, because that's where I could find I can resonate. Yolanda Alt. Anyway, she's in hashtag Howdy Cake it. She cakes everything. And I love cake decorating. She does amazing work. There's Cookies, Cupcake, and Cardio. She's a BC girl. Like, that's where I used to live. And it's like, whoa! I think she's at like 1.3 million subs now. And I've watched her really soar. And yay, congratulations. My Cupcake Addiction, Elise in Australia. Like, that, I think, is where I would love to do a collab. But my fondant skills aren't up to par, and it's very intimidating for me. But I think, yeah, I'd have to say it'd have to be a cake decorating collab, or like a, I don't know, like a group thing. I'm pretty shy otherwise, and have to be able to groove with the person. So I don't just want to like jump into collab with anybody, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I guess JT and I need to practice that some more. That's what our other channel's for. Alright, that was a good question. Thank you. But yeah, if we ever did run across each other here in Canada, which, yeah, check out your channel too. Everybody here has like great channels, by the way. Comment if you're a channel person. If you have an active channel, I mean. If we ran into each other, we'd do something really quick, impromptu. You know, like when two YouTubers meet by surprise or something. I don't know. It's something crazy. AT asks, have I decided to go in what direction for my channel? Frozen Orbs is over with right now for the season, so I don't really know where I want to focus my goods. It's going to be too hot for cake decorating in the middle of summer, so it looks like gardening and probably some space stuff and stuff that I saw on the internet that I want to try. I can't give any more clues than that. So I think that's where I'm going to go with the channel for the summer. Thank you all so much for giving me questions, for checking it out, and for all the love and support and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Mwah, I love you all. Thank you so much for taking part in the first ever Friday Q&A. Yeah, hashtag Chox Rocks. I think I'm going to be using that for all of them. So I will see you next Friday. Just want to coffee lilies. If you like it, subscribe. But that's her vlog thing. Thanks for joining me out here in this beautiful sunset and having a moment with me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next week on Friday and randomly during the week because I am doing stuff and just need to edit the videos. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye!